Shalom, shalom to the 144,000 the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokah Qudash. Double honor to the apostle Nails, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, have mercy upon you. Alright, y'all got a good one here. I mean, you can see if anybody ever paid attention to this, because I know I haven't. This is something that people have never really truly thought about. And this looks to be a so-called Edomite guy. Hey man, he just exposed something real big that's going on in Walmart. Well, this is guy channel right here, which is J.J. Buckner. And the name of the channel, name of his video is Walmart got caught. No wonder groceries are so expensive. Walmart a little more heavy on the scale. So listen up to this right here now. Before I go in, just listen up. I'm gonna let it play pretty good, y'all, cause before I actually go in, but listen up.
Prices are sky high right now. That's because a guy on TikTok that we're going to watch some of his clips today found out that Walmart has been lying to us all along, people. Let's jump right into it.
Walmart. That don't weigh no 4.66 pounds. We'll use the scale. 2.37 pounds. They're ripping people, straight ripping people off. I'm going through every single one of these. Scammer.
Alright, so that's James Rigg on TikTok, and his video popped up on my For You page not too long ago, and I started looking into this a little bit more, and I was like, this is crazy. How often do I go to Walmart and I'm actually checking to see if the weight's correct? Never. At least I don't do it. I just pretty much have put trust in Walmart that they're going to take care of me. They're going to be honest, right? Well, it's not happening, folks. Looks like our meat prices are actually way more expensive than it should be, according to James. So, he dug into this a little more. He didn't just check the chicken. This applies to many different meats across the board, and he even brings it up to management. Let's get into it.
Alright, so at Walmart again, this is 3 different Walmarts, 3 different videos, 3 different packages of meat. Once again, I spent about 5 minutes here, found this. This is the Angus prime rib. They're saying this thing weighs 4.64 pounds at $14.87. Whether this is packaged here or not is besides the point. Walmart pays for this, not by the piece and the label. They pay for it by the case price or the pallet price. So if this thing is weighed and it weighs under, that's what they pay at their cost for it. Let's put it on the scale and see. .14. When it's weighed and packaged, it's thrown into a case. They weigh it at Walmart by their distribution centers, and they weigh it by the case or they weigh it by the pallet. So if this is thrown there with the label, they're going to weigh the case, and then they're going to pay for the case price to the weight. Then they're going to throw this label, which is off, into the shelves, and you're going to pay for it when you pick it up and you put it in your cart. And I'm thinking it's time to start questioning management. I've been trying to stay on incognito, doing foundational kind of investigating right now. In and out. It's just taking no longer than 5 minutes to find these. I wanted to hit 3 to 5 stores. And this is 3 for 3. I think it's time to start questioning what they do about it, what they will do about it, how they try to fix it, if they try to fix it, what type of protocols do they have in place. I'll tell you what they need. They need to stop having all the weights and all the labeling done at the suppliers. They do that so they don't have to hire labor. They need to hire labor. They need to be responsible for everything that comes in their store. They need to label it themselves. They need to check it, and they need to put it out themselves. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else. Give me suggestions. You guys are making great comments. Thank you for making this go viral. Thank you for making awareness. That is the most important thing. This is not going to stop until we band together and make it stop. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so that one wasn't that bad, but what I wanted to do here is I wanted to run some math, right? So this is probably the most conservative one that we've seen that wasn't that far off, but I want to do this also with the next clip because the next one's literally like double the amount. It's insane. What I wanted to do is I wanted to calculate the difference in price of what it would cost when it was actually priced out per pound versus what it cost if it was actually priced out by the actual weight that was weighed on the Walmart scale. All right, so the original weight was 4.64 pounds, and then it was 14.87 per pound. So we're going to multiply that by 14.87, giving us a total of $68.99, how they came up with the $69 price that was on the price tag. But when he weighed it, it weighed 4.14 pounds. So if we do the math on that, 4.14 times the 14.87 per pound, that's $61.56. We subtract that by $69. That's a difference in price of $7.50.
$7 is a lot of money, especially in these days, especially when you're buying damn food. But it gets better.
$7.44 to be exact. Again, not a huge difference, but as we all know with our grocery bills, every time we hit the grocery store, this stuff adds up. Now, let's watch these next clips because these are even worse.
Alright, back at Walmart again. This is my fourth trip to Walmart. I'm at one of the same ones I was at before. I'm going to keep it in real time. We're going to look. Look. I'll tell you right now, that's not 4.94 pounds. See how easy it is? So this is the second time with Kentucky Legend. This is the same Walmart that I found the other Kentucky Legend in for $25. That's how, look at this one. There's another one. There's another one. There's two.
Boy, Kentucky Legend making a killing off Walmart.
Because, I mean, it's that easy. I know that doesn't weigh that. I found two in 20 seconds. Do you think that one weighs 5.4? So that's 3 in 30 seconds. Let's take it to the produce scale and weigh it. Let's see what they weigh. This isn't crazy. This is insane. All right. First, let's see if the scale's correct. There's a 2-pound weight from Sporting Goods. Scale's over by 0.02. All right, let's weigh these one by one. 1.83. It says 4.93. What's this one saying? 5.41. 2.32.
Man, Walmart robbing the shit out y'all. I don't buy meat out of Walmart. But I'm definitely going to even in the store that I do buy meat from, I'm definitely gonna weigh my meat now. Walmart is ripping. That's heavy.
4.54. Come on now. Another one. 4.93.
Now don't y'all be surprised now. Don't y'all be surprised when you go in there, Walmart ain't got no damn scales no more. But they need the scales to put the scales up in there for what? I mean, just think about this though. Just say they move the scales where you can't weigh your stuff and you can only get it weighed at the counter. Guess what? You still can ask the lady behind the counter how much it weighed. So either way they can't get away with it because they still stuff by the pound all the time. Can't get away.
1.83. Another one. 5.62. 2.53. 4.80. 1.71.
Dang.
5.51. 2.41. Somebody do the math on some of these. Put it in the chat. Go ahead. Go to work. Let's get them. Up it's time to go see management. Let's see what they have to say about it.
All right, well, let's do the math on it. So one of them was 4.8 pounds, and it cost $4.98 per pound. So we do the original cost of the ham, and it came out to be $23 and let's call it 90 cents. Now, when he weighed it, if we look at the video here, it came out to be 1.71 pounds. So we do the 1.71 times the 4.98 price per pound. It's $8.05, guys. $8.05 versus, what did I say, $23? It's a $15 difference. Now, my only thought process here is whenever he...
So you paying $15 over the price of what you supposed to be paying for that meat. Damn.
Mentioned about weighing it on the pallets that came in. Do they do an overall, weight on that ham, and then that's how they distribute it? But then he also mentioned that it's already priced pre-packaged, or it's priced before it hits the shelves, not in Walmart. Again, I'm not super familiar with this.
Now y'all see why they call this is just the tip of the bucket concerning how America actually does and treats their people, right? So this is just one thing out of many. This is why the world people in other countries call us dumb. Something as simple as this here, we never check it.
But just seeing this, I was kind of shocked at the difference of these prices, especially this ham. I mean, we're talking over double the amount of what the actual price should be if we're looking at the label on the price. But I'm also shocked at how this hasn't been caught yet. That's the other crazy part, right? How this hasn't been brought up. Let's continue to watch it. He actually talks to management, so let's see what happens here.
I think I have enough. It's time to go see management. Let's see what they have to say about it. That's ridiculous. You know those are walking out the door. People are throwing them in their cart and they're walking out the door with them. And Walmart is paying the weight price on those. But they're actually weighing what I just weighed back there. That's what Walmart's paying for. So Walmart is profiting off of these. Well, one thing we know for sure is definitely a problem with Kentucky Legend. They'd be the next place to investigate. I mean, that's absolutely insane. Why aren't they checking them? They are responsible for that. They are responsible for it. Why do I have to come in here and be the controls?
So what Walmart gonna do? Walmart say we don't put the labels on there, we don't put the food on there? I think they do. I'm not 100% sure, but they always, because when meat get old, what they do, they take it and put it in the back, and then they let what? They put old meat back out there, and they relabel and repackage it. So guess what? Well, they might not be weighing it though. They probably putting the price on there. I don't know, but it's gonna get right.
I can't believe I found 6, 7, or 8 in 30 seconds. You gonna try this one?
Damn.
This next song is called Cricket Has Single Right.
I'll bear with me, man. It's lucky. Good, right back.
So what does that one weigh? Oh, you scanned it. Yeah, 2.32 pounds. But look, this says 5.41, and then they're charging people $4.98 a pound. That's over double, right? That's one.
The worker's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, dude.
What's that one? 185. This one weighs 185.
Yeah, let me call.
Look, and it says 4.94.
Let me pay him to come in.
Appreciate
And
it.
then he's the best person you can.
Okay.
So that's crazy, and the actual management comes in, but I wanted to mention here that on some of these comments, I was trying to read through and see if there was something going on, right? I wanted to at least see if someone from corporate or, someone who works there, and even the workers of Walmart were like, I never even thought to check this. Mm-hmm. They didn't. They're like, now that I know when I see this meat come through, I'm checking the price when I'm checking people out. The problem is now most times you go into Walmart, it's self-checkout, but if you go to self-checkout, check the weight. Check the weight versus the price and see if you're getting robbed, right? Let's see if it's actually what it says it is, price per pound versus the weight of the... Because when you weigh your vegetables, that's how it is, or you weigh, your fruits or whatever you're getting, usually it should check out, right? Now when I go to Walmart, you bet your sweet you-know-what, I'm going to place my meat on this...
But now it's best, like he had a 2-pound dumbbell. It even good to have something that have with you that weigh, that what it weighs, to actually put it on the scale and see is the scale right, because they can set the scale to what they want to set them to, and have you doing what, thinking the scale is right when it's wrong all the time. But that's a lot. Them pounds, that's over 1 point something to 4 point something. Man, that's over double.
scale and I want to weigh it, and if it doesn't correctly add up, I want to be like, hey, why is this weighing, half the amount that it says it is on the label, and it should be literally, more than half of what it costs. This is crazy. It was nuts when I saw this. See what management says.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
So I was going through to buy a ham, and I picked one of these hams up here, and I looked at it. I was like, whoa, $24.60, and I looked at the poundage, right? So I took it over to your produce scale. It's over double the pounds. And then we just weighed it over there on the, she weighed it on the scale. All these hams are over double at $25. And what tipped me off is I came in the other day and got one, but I just put it back. I'm worried about other people. Like, how does that happen?
And this, we don't even weigh anything.
So, the manufacturer weighs it.
Yeah. Even our
but aren't
hamburger and all that.
Is somebody supposed to, like, put in?
I mean, if you just really think about it, man, we already pay taxes on every damn thing. Taxes on everything, and then they turn around, now they robbing you with the weight of the product. Shit, that's almost worse. I mean, they already got us in what? In Isaiah 10, concerning unrighteous decrees. They already got us already by the balls, man. Especially so-called black people, man. Well, black men, so should I say? Eve now feeling the what? Feeling the what? The woes of the of this devil's kingdom, right? With that scripture, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievously which they have what prescribed. They already got us in a damn bind and paying all taxes on everything, and then turn around and not even give you the what? The damn the weight of the food. I mean that's they robbing the hell out of us, boy.
An eye on this to make sure it doesn't go out or what? I mean, I found those in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, Walmart just had a class action lawsuit for $48 million over this stuff, didn't they? Last year?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, no?
I was like, dude, I'm just doing my job.
I mean, I stopped after this many.
Let me see, y'all. Let me get that. Let me Google that, y'all. Let me see what it come up. Have Walmart been sued for $42 million for products? I don't know what else to say, y'all. Damn. Let's see. Y'all bear with me. Hold on, let me hear it again so I can say it right. Because he said it, but I didn't have my phone turned up either. Let me hear that again.
This to make sure it doesn't go out or what? I mean, I found those in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, Walmart just had a class action lawsuit for $48 million over this stuff, didn't they?
Did Walmart have a class action suit for $48 million?
Yes. Walmart settled a class action lawsuit for $45 million. The settlement addresses allegations of overcharging for certain products, including meat, seafood, and bagged citrus, where the final price was higher than the advertised price. Claims are due by June 5th, 2024.
See that? But that's damn. Yes, Walmart agreed to a $45 million class action lawsuit settlement regarding allegations that it overcharged for certain sold by weight meat, seafood, and bagged citrus with what was claimed due to June 5th of 2024. The lawsuit claimed that for these products, the final price was higher than the lowest advertised price in stores. Okay, key by details of the 45. Here's the details. Covered product sold by weight meat, poultry, pork, and seafood, weighed goods, and bagged citrus, oranges, grapefruit, and tangerines. So they already been sued for this right here. Time period was product purchase between October and 2018. Well, hell, I should have got some money up in this here. We all shopped at Walmart, so we all been got. So why haven't they They should have been sending emails out to every home in the. They should have been giving everybody $1,000. I mean, more. We know more, but I mean, hey, I mean, we all could use $1,000 in the time that we're in. It said payout amount eligible. I guess you can contact these people, man. Contact Walmart. They said what? Let me see something here. Let me see what the date is. And shit. The deadline for submitting a claim. It's already passed, y'all. Status: the deadline for submitting a claim form was June 5th. They kept this shit silent because I ain't heard nothing about it. With a final approval hearing on June the 12th of 2024. So it just happened. Walmart denied any wrongdoing, but agreed to the settlement to avoid further litigation costs. And then they turn around doing what? The same shit. Imagine that.
Last year?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, no?
I was like, dude, I'm just doing my job.
I mean, I stopped after this many. So, I mean, I weighed them on your scale. She weighed them up here. So, like, what do you do at this point?
You said we don't even have a way of reweighing this stuff.
No, you can't reweigh it?
No. So, I mean, I'll just have to cleanse it out.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, we're donating to the food bank.
Check this out here. It say that who is eligible for the Walmart class action lawsuit, right? People who purchase certain sold by weight meat. We all have poultry, pork, seafood product referred to as weighed goods, and certain organic oranges, grapefruit, tangerines, navel oranges sold in bulk in mesh or plastic bag referred to as bag citrus at what Walmart allegedly paid for then the lowest. So that's everybody. But the shit is over with in 2024. We in 2026 now. And he just said that that they're gonna donate the meat. Yeah, I bet they is to a food bank. Okay.
Oh, you donate? Well, that's a good thing. Yeah. But what
it won't go to waste.
What procedures do you guys have in place here to make sure this doesn't happen
I'm
again?
gonna send it up to our home office.
Okay.
So they can contact.
Like do you have training procedures for people who put meat out? Like, do they look at the prices like I just did and say, wow? I mean, that throws you off.
Obviously, we don't. But,
yeah. I mean, I mean, them. I mean, what is it? Kentucky Legend? Yeah, they got something to do. They got some work to do there.
Yeah.
Because this is just one Walmart. This is 30 seconds. I found that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess they're gonna be blaming on Kentucky Legend. And then how you gonna do? I mean, you just settled a lawsuit in 2024, man. This shit even worse than what they already got our asses living right up under each other. Not even 10 feet to houses, not even 10 feet, 20 feet from one another. What that precept is? Isaiah 5 and 8. These, woe unto them that join house. To house, and where we can't even speak of the projects, because we already know the project in the ghettos or what, or house to house, that lay fields to field, till there be no place that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. So the banking families, the rich are the rich that no one never talks about, right? Except for the brothers that have true understanding concerning who really runs the world. Y'all be thinking Trump and Musk and all them is running running the world. Now, those are puppets. That's just like Walmart. We say Walmart. Walmart got a what? All they do is take a face and put a face behind Walmart, Dale Shamps, or whatever in your city. They put a face behind them. They're not the true owners of those franchises. Just a face.
Thing is, millions of people, millions of people shop at Walmart. Walmart makes $2 billion. Like if those went out,
we probably pay.
You pay the real weight.
Them.
Yeah, but Walmart paid the real weight price because they pay by the case weight or the case pallet, not by the label.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know how they.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they'll weigh the case, and whatever the case weighs, despite what the labels say. So if those all went out the door, Walmart would have profited like a few $100s just off those 6 hands, or 7, 8, whatever I have there, right?
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right. Well, there you go. I don't feel very confident. Do you? Basically, kind of shrugged it off. Didn't answer any questions. Didn't even know about the class action lawsuit. There should be somebody here doing my job. I offered. I told him I go around the whole. I said I worked the whole store. I told him I find everything that's not priced right in here. He just rolled his eyes. So, I don't know. It has to go higher, guys. Go out and do this. Go out and do this. Go out and do this. Make some noise. Let's be heard. Check your meat.
Yeah, so I thought that was crazy, guys. And I mean, my biggest thing here too is first that manager. I mean, poor guy. He don't know. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's probably just shell shocked to see that prices are actually that much of a difference. So you can't like blame the management of Walmart. But the other thing is what if Walmart doesn't even know?
Damn lot. They the one selling to us. So hey, yes you can. I'll be damned. Yes you can. Blame Walmart, cause Walmart is one profiting from it. Right? That's their fault. I can't sell you something and then turn around and tell you that it had that it's fully loaded and you get it and ain't even got a radio in it. That's just an example I use, y'all. But I mean, it's still relevant because you just can't just tell. How you gonna tell somebody say the meat? Say this is $4. I mean, 4 pounds, 4.68, and it weighed 1.58, and you charge the people $4.69 per pound. Look at that shit. Look at that. $69, man. $69. When this right here, he did the price on it when you should have been paying what it was? Damn. $69. In other words, it was go half of that, then it went down. So it wasn't $30-some. I mean, it definitely wasn't $30-some because it wasn't half of that. Hey, it is what it is. But hey, you want to? I mean, go back to the video, whatever. I could be wrong. I can't remember everything that was said on there anyway, right? But let me go to. I'm gonna read a few precepts, which is for one thing, these devils, they don't have to worry about they don't have these problems, with food or money. The filthy rich, they don't have these problems. But guess what? And us as a people, which I mean us as a people, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Israelites, we're going to continue catching hell in this devil's kingdom. This is why, I mean, we don't get it when y'all be trying to keep this place relevant and want this place to come back. For the most part, we don't want this place to come back because they're going to continue to what? To oppress you until they can't oppress you anymore. Just wait till they really start pushing that MOTB out. Y'all gonna really, you think you're feeling it now because most of y'all live above your means anyway. You spend money like hell, like you running water, turning water on. That's how you throw your money away on bullshit. But let's go to Psalms 17 and verse 9. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about, they, Esau, Edom, starting with the what? The bankers, right? They are enclosed in their own fat, meaning that what? That they are filthy rich. And you around here struggling to buy food in stores, and they doing what? Cheating you out the weight of it. Damn. With their mouth, they speak what? Proudly. You the thing you get weighed by what? By the they charge you $4 and something a pound, man. And then they saying they weigh what? 4 pounds or even 5 pounds when it's not even 2 pounds. Man, highway robbery. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They, the devil of the earth, Esau, Edom, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, have now compassed us, meaning us who? As a whole, northern and the southern tribe of the children of Israel, Israelites, have compassed us in our steps. Most of our asses is poor as hell. We don't play basketball, football, on one of their teams or whatever, or part of we just say sports team, guess what? Or actors. But in order for them to be even in that in their acting career, rappers or whatever, they still got to what? Degrade themselves to what? And belittle themselves and be what? Be effeminate and sell their souls. So hey, you know there's no way out in this devil's kingdom, man. If you want to be successful in this devil's kingdom, they have now compassed us in our steps, meaning we poor as hell, man. Most of us, right? They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, meaning they what? They looking down on us. Verse 12, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey. Right? And what's next? New World Order / MOTB. Y'all haven't seen anything yet, but you know, I say this all the time, that we're only in the beginning stages where I can't say right now concerning. Right now, they are what? These Edomites are what? Going at one another. But don't y'all know and realize that these people are going to turn them, after they get through turning them guns on each other, they're going to turn them guns on y'all, man. On us. Let me say us. They're going to turn them on us. So if you don't have any, and y'all still, if you don't have any, if your mind ain't right and set right, and you start not calling on the true name of the Heavenly Father in His Son, then you what? You're gonna be in that day. You won't have a hedge. The Heavenly Father is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the only one that's gonna save you out of the coming pending dangers that are ahead. And as it were a young lion lurking in secret place, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, should I say. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is what? Thy sword. That was Saul at that time, right? And which was King Saul, and thy sword is thy sword. Who is this thy sword? Esau Edom. What that is, Genesis 27 and 38. Esau Edom was blessed with that sword. And the modern day sword today was what? The gun. Right? But now Esau Edom has what? He has missiles. He has bombs for what? For mass destruction. Right? That's that sword. He is what? Thy left hand. Verse 14. From men which are thy hand, the Lord's hand, left hand, O Lord Yahweh, from men of the world, meaning what? They are the rulers of this world. This is not our rest, y'all, which have their portion in this life. So why would you want this place to continue and thrive for the sake of them to continue to what? To oppress you in what? You, your child, your family, generation after generation, they've been oppressing the hell out of us, man. And you want this place to continue. Madness. From men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children. Meaning they what? They live in peace. They happy. Their life is they are freely, and they live what? They have no stress of any kind, because they don't know what it is to go without food, air, heat, or whatever. They don't know what it is. Their comfort is above comfort, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. And then when what? They die. You know, some of these Rothschilds that came right on back into what? They money, man. Because they understand what reincarnation is. Right? They understand what it is. Some of them have died and have came back into what? Their wealth. Your Father bring you back, man. Bring you back. Right on back in your wealth. That's another story. Let's see, before I go there, let's go to, if I read that last verse, let's go to what I want. Job. Let's go to Job, right? What that is? 20. We'll quote it, but I might butcher it. Job 20 in verse 20 and 28. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. So this is what we pray for. This is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for what? Because Jacob's trouble is the 2/3 end and Esau Edom end, because they both were going to die what? The same death. Excuse me. But also in that same ending, the what? The elect is going to what? It's going to reap and have what? The kingdom of heaven. They're going to have the kingdom of heaven. So the kingdom of heaven, the only way the kingdom of heaven going to exist is that Babylon, America, the hammer of the earth, has to be what? Destroyed. There's no way around it. Job 21 and let's see. I'm actually already over here. No, one. I'm bag it up. I think I was just there, wasn't it? Yeah, I was on 20. Let's go to Job 21 in verse. What is it? 21 in verse. 21 in verse 9. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of thy power upon them. Who is that? Esau, Edom, the wicked. They don't have those problems. They do not have the same problem as we, as what? As Israelites. Which is what? This is not our rest. This kingdom here, we're here to serve out our captivity, man. And the only reason we have been destroyed, and Esau, Edom has deleted us from off the face of the earth, is because, why? Because the Heavenly Father has given us grace. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of thy power upon them. Their bull gender and faileth not. Their what? Their cow calveth or casteth not her calf. Meaning what? They have everything. They don't have to worry about meat. They don't have to worry about eating GMO foods. They don't have to worry about drinking water that what? That is full of fluoride. They don't have to worry about those things. Verse 11. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. Meaning what? They are happy in their wealth. And then you and what? You got to go to Walmart and buy food that's already lined with plastic, GMO, probably old. You know, that's gonna cause you to be sick just for eating it. But guess what? They still gonna overprice and overcharge you for what? For the meat. They take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to grave. So that's his end. That's Esau Edom's end. And last and least, which is let's go back to Psalm 17, and actually verse 17 and 15. As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy what? With thy likeness. Meaning the likeness of what? Of Esau Edom receiving his judgment from the Heavenly Father, man. Which is the judgment of the heathen as a whole. And you, when I say heathen, I'm starting with you Israelites, which is you wicked 2/3, that always taking up for this devil, want him to be in the kingdom of heaven, standing side by side with you. And what? You start with you all first. And even what? The heathens. Meaning that thy likeness is what? Is judgment of the heathens. So on that note, say, call Allah Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rokah Kudash. Shalom.